Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Kynseed. It's a pleasure to be with you here today. Back with more. Yeah, we got some brass sitting on our nightstand for us. Reward 2. Yeah, we got 2 brass there. That's very nice. Cool. Yeah. Hope you all are enjoying the series. It looks like we have Uncle Bill that needs to talk to us. Says, you know, Quill's a lot bigger than just the Vale. You might get to see some of it yourself one day. With any luck, me and your Aunt Rose always planned on traveling. We just couldn't afford to leave the farm that long. How are you doing today? I'm very well, thank you for thank you considering. Oh, okay. What's happening? Not much. All right, very well. Goodbye. You need a sickle to harvest wheat or cut through long grass. Our old sickle rusted, so we need a new one. Jeremiah's irons in the village should be able to help. Okay, cool. So today we need to get a sickle. We do have our wheat growing. Now, again, to me, personally, I think... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm watering these correctly or not. I see, like, the bar meter goes away. Maybe that means they're watered. Who knows? Anyways, let's pick up a little daffodil before we leave. Ooh, we also have some other things that look to be ready to harvest. Now, I don't think we even tried to sell things in the last episode. I don't think we did. I feel like we should be experimenting with, like, feeding the pig something, because we want it to kind of crap itself, right? How you doing, Sibling? I wish Sibling had a name, unless later on Sibling dies or something. That's why they didn't give him a name. I don't know. Welcome, Bill. Or sorry, Uncle Bill seems very kind to you. I often think about our real parents. I can't remember them at all. We must have been given away when very young. Do you think they were too poor to feed us? Did they die fighting monsters? Were we bad children? We will never truly know. How are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. All right. Anything happening for today? I'm going to talk to the bees and see what I can trade with them. Excuse me, what? I thought that was going to go somewhere else. Let's see here. Let's talk with our pig. If I were to feed you, pig, a blueberry, do you turn into Veruca? No, sorry. Do you turn into Violet? Not Veruca. It's the one thing you don't want to turn into. You want to turn into Violet. Anyways, let's go on our way. Let's go down to the village, see Jeremiah, buy his sickle from him, or scythe, sorry. I guess scythe and sickle. Isn't that kind of like, aren't those the same things? Sickles and scythe? Maybe scythe is like a longer holding tool. Sickle is maybe like handheld tool. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. We are also looking for a cat. I did not mean to do that. We're also looking for a cat to rescue. So we should probably think about that as well. For our cat lady. I always forget her name. I'll remember. I mean, there's 89 people, right? So, I mean, eventually, I guess I'll remember some names. Some names are just like out of the blue, though. Like Winter Boots. That's a name. That's a name indeed, no? Let's see. I kind of went past Jeremiah, I believe. Is the cat over here? Okay, the cat's over across the bridge. All right, so I'm not going to go to that quite yet. Blacksmith. Let's go to the blacksmith. Anybody got going anything special? Earrings, it looks like. Wearing harvest. Grab your rod. Okay, fishing. Cool. At least I'm kind of remembering where things are now. Hey, what's going on here, Jeffrey? You'll have to speak to Jeremiah for all your sickle-related inquiries. Okay, very well. Inquiries? Inquires? Hey, Jeremiah. Well, hello there, young'un. All out of sickles, I'm afraid. I'm also afraid of going into the mine to dig for ore, which is why we're out of sickles. I heard some knocking, so I got straight out of it there. But tell you what, here's the key to the mine. If you're brave enough to get your own ore, hop back into the smithy, and I'll show you how to make your own sickle. Goddesses go with you, because I am not. You'll find the mine behind our house, which is up and to the left from the smithy. You probably won't run into any knockers, but just in case, it was nice knowing you. Find a matching padlock for the blue mine key. This is interesting. The gentleman here that looks like to be one of the biggest peoples in the village seems to be afraid to go into the mine shaft and now is asking a child to do it instead. Have a good one, because I think we are a child in this game, right? At least right now. Best be careful in that mine. It's a health and safety nightmare, that place. Goodbye. Alright, well, good luck to us, I guess. Right? Oh, looks like a new character we haven't talked to yet. Hello. Introduce ourselves. What is your name? Jed Scrumpy. Hey, another kid to play with. See, exactly, we are a kid. Hey, another kid to play with. Here, pull my finger. Come on, pull it. How are you? Paying respect. I like it. I'm good, thanks. No child ever went to another child and say, hey, how are you? And that child responded saying, paying your respects. I'm going shopping as I need to justify all my money and success via material gain and flaunting. Oh, alright. Oh, good. Right here, right? Yes. Ooh. Some tools can be leveled with use. Yes, we know about the leveling the tools. Pickaxe uncovers precious ores within rocks. Do not use on your nose. Fair enough. Let's actually get into our inventory here. Sorry. Let's go to our tools. Grab that, and we will put that. I kind of want to put that there. Might as well, right? We already have the fishing rod. Let's kind of. I want to like take care of our situation here. Situation. Put there. There we go. Okay, that's fine for now. Lantern, pickaxe. Let me in. Wow. I think we can use this, yeah? Ah. Very good. Does that stay on for good? It does, kind of. I guess it goes in whatever direction we're looking. Okay. Alright. So we're looking for ores, yeah? For Jeremiah? Ooh. Proverb. Rotten apple. Put an apple in fairy rings and rot it will like darkest things. Okay. What if we gave the pig a rotten apple? What that would do? Would he then be crapping out a key? I don't know. Who knows? They are these little things here. Mine that, you think? Oh. Oh! That's what tin is. All mine. Oh. Okay. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay, very cool. Another lantern. A Plea by Bernie Cake. Bernie Cake? The good folk of the Vale allowed the mines of Deepstone to work our tin mines. Miners, sorry, of Deepstone to work our tin mines. Yet even those experienced men and women were too scared once the knocking started, and they left. Now it is just the knockers and me. I stay here trying to mine the ore as my family needs the brass. I hear them even now, making their infernal sounds. There is a creepy dread that I am being watched, and sometimes feel a presence behind me. Dare not turn around. As I write, the knocking grows louder. The presence looms large behind me. I know that if I turn around, I might be staring straight at a pair of big knockers, or worse. If you find these notes, please tell my wife, Patty. I don't know if the game was just being gamey there, or if the game was actually telling something funny. This is the burial grounds. Oh, it took us somewhere else. Oh. Interesting. Return to Jeremiah. This is cool. So, like, going through a mine shaft can take you to a whole nother location. Like, it's not a one entrance and one exit way. It's like multiple entrance, multiple exit way. Wolf of Justice, a guide to dog ownership, part 2. Big dog. Get a dog to follow you, and when you are near something hidden under the ground, they will give a distinctive woof woof, which, if we could speak doggish, would translate to, here is the spot you must use your shovel, master. This is not to be confused with woof, which translates to, I like everything, or woof woof woof, which translates to, I am in a heightened sense of excitement right now. A dog will also produce a bark when near objects of interest that are not buried beneath the ground. A dog will only say bark bark if excitedly answering questions about what that brown stuff is on the trees. That's hilarious. Yeah, like the last book though, like I'd be afraid to turn around, and if I turn around I might see some big knockers. I don't know where you're from, but where I'm from, big knockers mean something else. Anyways. Alright. Oh, hello. Who are you? Old Jacob, hush! You hear that? The dead round these parts like to whisper to me. Jacob, they say. We're here. We're watching. It's true. They're from ancient times when people got put into the ground. when they died, and they're cursed. See, because they didn't believe in the goddesses. Worship a male god? Ha! You believe that? A male god? I think I hear them whispering again. How you doing? I am feeling as eccentric as Morwenna? Morwenna? Or energetic as Morwenna. Sorry, not eccentric. Energetic as Morwenna. Morwenna? What the frick is Morwenna? What's up? Just got off to ramble around and gaze at the wonderful nature. Okay. Goddess go be with you. Goddess be with you. Or goddess love the goddess. I'm a big fan of goddesses. They're all sassy. All goddesses are sassy, no? They have a little bit of sass though. They have to have sass with them, right? That's what makes them goddesses. I know a few goddesses in my life. Yeah. I've known and I've met a few goddesses in my life. All good though. All good experiences for the most part, right? Yeah. Alright. Jeremiah, I have your tin, good man, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to the right direction. Yes. Jeremiah should be this way. Ooh, is that Arthur? Hello, Arthur. Talk to you, Arthur. Nice to see a this is like the only person I remember is Arthur. Nice to see. I think it might be because of the headband and the long brown hair. Nice to see a friendly face. What's happening? I was thinking about watering my garden, but why should I when there's a perfectly helpful person standing in front of me? Many gratitudes. I guess I will do that. See you later. All right, so I guess we have to water Arthur's garden. Introduce ourselves to this person. This is Ned Scrumpy. Dad doesn't like me talking with people, but just wanted to say welcome to the Vale. Is it true you're also a twin? If there's a dunce-brained as mine, if they're as dunce-brained as mine, you have my commiserations? Commiserations? How are you? I'm feeling wonderful, thank you. What's happening? I'm going to buy some lovely treats, I mean essentials. I don't know. Okay. I still have my lantern on too, huh? I kind of like the lantern thing. I do like the lighting thing. I wonder if it's infinite. I don't know. Jeremiah. Well, drop an anvil on my toe. Here you are, alive and with a pocket full of ore. You've earned a lesson. You earned, not learned, but you've earned a lesson in the noble art of smithing. That's for sure. Get a hold of the chain on that forge and we'll get started. A mold used for blacksmithing, so sickle mold. Okay, sickle mold. Have a good one. Okay, so let's begin your smithing apprenticeship. Start by selecting an ore and a mold. You only have tin ore and a sickle mold, but there are many more materials and molds out there to create anything from jewelry to swords. Oh, okay, so we want that. Go into that. Oh, this is cool, dude. This is really cool. Craft that. Melt your ore by holding and releasing to below the bellows. Uh-oh. Okay. Lower the item to the forge and heat it by pressing that. Then press that again to remove it. Aim for the green marker on the scale. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Durability minus 10. Can I do a retry? Press blank on the hammer to shape. Aim to totally cover the target. Increase your strength to earn more hits. Wait, what? I see. That's easier. Durability plus 45. Can I go back to the last one though? Cool the item and lower it into the water. Press think again to remove it. Aim for the green. Okay. So we put it in the water. And we almost hit the green. Okay. I like it. All right. I understand these mini games. This is pretty cool. Hold blank to sharpen. Wow, we have to do a lot, dude, huh? Sharpen your item on the grindstone. Aim for the green areas. Grinding a gray area will ruin your item. Wait, we have to hold both that and that? Oh, God. I see. Oh, I see. I understand. Okay. Right? Decent, maybe. I don't know. This is a sword, but we're doing it like a sickle, right? Great stuff. You can store made items in different places to suit your needs to keep at it for yourself. You made your first item in a blacksmith. I feel you could become really good at this in time. Maybe one day you might even own your own smithing business. To the inventory. Okay, cool. That was awesome. I really like that. Well done. You will make a fine smith. You are welcome to use the forge anytime, but you do need to provide the ore. I will pay you per item you make at the selling table. One day you might even make something as great as the hammer my father gave me as an heirloom. I dare it use as it is so precious. Well, that's awesome. Talk to you again. Great. Well, like I said, if you provide the ore, then you can make as much as you want. Use the selling table if you want to earn some more money for what you make. I'm kind of interested. Should we go? Yeah, let's do it again. Hire the blacksmith. No. Wait, hire the blacksmith? Can we just do it ourselves? Anvil. Hire the blacksmith equipment to create one item. Hire the blacksmith equipment. Hire the blacksmith equipment. Let's do it again. Yeah, we'll do it again. There we go. Okay. This time, oh god. This time I will be better. Whoa. Okay. It was already better than last time. Okay. Good. Good. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, almost green. '81 sharpness. Hell yeah, brother. That's a 3-star sickle. I think we did pretty decent, no? 3-star sickle. Nice. Cool. So then we should be able to sell it on the selling table, yeah? So let's see. I'll be back. Wait, selling. Oh, is this? Oh, wait, selling table? Maybe this is the selling table. This is the selling table. Items to sell. We'll give the 3-star. We'll sell the 3-star, yeah? Sell for 7 each. Sell for 7 each. So it cost us 5, so we made $2 profit on that. I guess that's decent. It's better than nothing, right? Betty Scrumpy, hello, duck egg. I wouldn't hang around our farm if I were you. My Wurzels got a thing about trespassers. He's also got a thing about passers, bys, ramblers, and hikers, visitors, and well-wishers. Other than that, he's a lovely bloke, honest. Alright, thanks, Betty. Your sons and all that are kind of fun to talk to, but other than that, you're kind of crazy. You got a lot of things going on for you, don't you? Yeah, so let's take a look here. Let's go to where is this? Wearing harvest. What is this? Watered. Yeah. Pin that. Set that. Go like this. Hit me with that. You are in the correct region. Okay, so this is where what's his face lives. The Wearing harvest. The Arthur. Arthur lives here. We need to water Arthur's plants. Now, real quick though, we need to get the this into that. Thank you. Does he live right here? Is this where he lives? Ah, I see. I mean, that's 2 crops. That could be his. I don't know if that's his house, though. It is getting late, isn't it? It's getting late. It's getting late. Or is this his house? No, that can't be his house. I have a feeling that was his house. He might have done it. Let's see. Did I do it? No. Watered 0 of 2 farm plots till fully grown. Oh, wait. Do we have to keep watering those until they're fully grown? I see, maybe. Ah, okay, okay. Right, because this is where you guys live. Maybe. No, this definitely is not where Arthur lives. Can we actually see residence by mailbox? Yeah. That is definitely not Arthur. Okay, good. No. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Have we been in here before? I don't know. Maybe. Blueberry jam. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, there's a proverb down there, too. A candy squirrel. Need a present for a birthing day? Candy squirrel's a giveaway. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's check the map. Maybe that will tell us where... Maybe he's off to the west more. Maybe Arthur's house is off to the west more. Let's go to the west. I remember, I think his house... Arthur's house had, like, squiggly eyes on it, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, that's winter boots. No, thank you. He has, like, squiggly eyes on his... Or inside of his house. Pretty sure. What the heck is this? Must be a teleporter of some sort. Oh, there's a stone right there, right? 2 more to find? F. 2 more to find in this region? That seems a lot. Let's see here. Where do we stand? Maybe he's up north more? Arthur. I really want to talk to you, buddy. Maybe this is it right here. No. Maybe? That's a few crops there. There's a couple more crops right there, too. I could just water everybody's crops and just be, you know what, that's fine. Everybody gets their crops watered. Over here. Is this Arthur's house? Jeremiah? Nope. Okay. Oh, who are you? Hello. Ginger Nut. Oh, it's nice to have another youngin' around. Perhaps you can visit when you walk these parts. Get many visitors. What with, you know, our Hazel moving off after she got married. Her fellow ran off, and now she'd better spend her time with cats. Oh, then coming to see the old mum. Nice of you to try to get to know me, dear. Did you know they named me after a biscuit? Hob Crunch? You're Ginger Nut? I changed my name. Oh. I changed my name when I married a fella called Wally Nut. What the frick are your names here? He died, you know. Yes. He had an accident while fishing and got pulled into the lake. He got out soaking wet and died when he tried wrestling a nymph 5 days later. Our Hazel loved him as a dad. She blamed me for his death, then ran off with a wanderer called Hugh Yarsel. Hey, Lord. That lady was a lot. That lady was a lot. Melanie. Okay, Melanie. Melanie. Now, it says we're in the same region. I don't know. Oh, there's another one. One more to find. It says we are in the same region, but I'm not sure if it means, like, if the cat is in this region or if... No. They're talking about the Waring Harvest. Yeah, you are in the correct region or correct area. So I must be just passing Arthur's house left and right then. I'm determined. I am definitely determined here. I want to find his house and I want to water his crops because I feel like that's what good neighbors do. To be fair though, he's offering 24 brass for the watering of his plants, you know. So this has an eye on it, but I remember there being a house with eyes all in it, not just on the side of it. I'm also trying to find the map stone or the stone thing for the map as well. Can I talk to that? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling like sleepy. Okay. We need to probably get back. I don't know what happens when you do pass out in this game, but we are a child and you're not allowed to, I guess in the game it says you're not allowed to be awake between 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I wonder if we would just like pass out, somebody finds us, and then we go back to our house automatically. Who knows? Really, it's gonna be interesting when I finally do and able to get a clock. Gotta talk to Uncle Bill still. Be like, hey, Bill, we got the sickle done. You know? Oh, yeah, which, by the way, we should probably, like, who knows, like, even add that sickle to our inventory. What do you think about that? Because I'm assuming he's going to be like, oh, yeah, now you keep it, and then you use it, and then you take the wheat, and you do this. Oh. Adorable. Well, there's your answer right there. You definitely just passed out in 6 brass. Well, I mean, we passed out in front of the house. We were just camping last night. That's all it was. That's all it was. Here we go. Bill, I know, I'm terribly sorry, but I did get my quest done. Today is just an ordinary day, really, just like any other. Have you been to the notice board in the village? It's just the opposite of the goods store. It's worth checking there to see if any of the villagers need some help. While you are down there, it's pig auction day. We can't afford a new pig, but why don't you nip down to the auction stall in Festival Green and get some experience of them? Well, get to experience some of them, yeah. Wait a sec, Bill. Talk. Nicely done on that sickle, by the way. Kept meaning to say, that's very impressive work. Smithing is hard work, but can build up your muscles for sure. I prefer the smells of the farm. Pig muck over pig iron, for sure. You know, Quill's a lot bigger than just the Vale. You might get to see some of it yourself one day. With any luck, me and your Aunt Rose always planned on traveling. But we just couldn't afford to leave the farm that long. How are you doing today, Bill? I am unable to drop anything. I wish I was clumsier. What? Nobody ever says that. Want to hear about the dream I had? It's a bit fuzzy now, but I was walking through the woods and this voice kept talking to me. I think it said I was going to live forever. Isn't that silly? Guess so. Goodbye. So then, are these ready to go? Wheat, do not put down your pants. It chafes. Well, we have wheat. We have wheat now. I mean, for whatever that's worth. What an interesting game. I tell you. Very interesting game indeed. Oh, there's a book over here? Have I not read this one? Clear as Folk by Beryl O'Laughs. It is a truth locally acknowledged that there is no place more peaceful, tranquil, and lush than Quill, nor people as friendly, helpful, and obviously. Oh, sorry. Let me restart that. It is a truth locally acknowledged that there is no place more peaceful, tranquil, and lush than Quill, nor people as friendly, helpful, and oblivious as Quillians. If you want to live as a full life, avoiding the pitfalls others have fallen into in the past, you ought to listen to the wisdom of these honest folk. Wherever you go in this fair land, you will come across vital pieces of knowledge, scrawled on bits of weatherproof paper left behind by some generous soul. Whether they're about how to abide by laws and customs, make the best of nature's bounty, or face some of the dark perils that lurk beneath the surface, you're sure to find them all helpful. Well, most of them. Of course, some knowledge isn't written on any scrap or tomb, and you'll only find it on the tongues of people you meet. Not literally, of course, but become friendly enough with some sages, and those tongues are bound to loosen. Be sure to collect each saying in your journal so you can refer to it often. There's such more you can learn yourself from things you find in the world if you study them carefully, whether bird, beast, flower, or anything else. So go out, learn, and explore. As the old proverbs say, you can't lead a horse to water because they're extinct. Facts. I guess so. In this world, there's no such thing as horses, so I don't expect there to be a horse farm. Apparently, there's chickens and there's pigs. Better not see any horses after reading that. It'd be a very upsetting proverb. Proverb. Alright, so we'll head to the notice board. I'm passively looking for a cat. If I see a cat, I'll snag it up, right? Like anybody else ever. That is not it. Up to the north is it. Yes. Yes. Right? No. Not it. Thought it was. My bad. I thought it was like right here, but maybe not. Ah, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Hello. Read the notice board in the village. Yep, that's what we just did. What the heck is that? Can cook, will cook. I've dropped one. We're not going to help anybody right now, I don't think. Okay. So, also going to the... What is it? The auction? Right? The auction down in the festival green. Is that where it is? Down to the south, right? This is the house I think I was looking for, right? No, this is not the house. Maybe this isn't Arthur's house, and I thought this was Arthur's house. No, that doesn't have the things I'm looking for in it either. Okay. This goes down south, shall we? Who knows? Arthur's house might be down here. No, this is the festival green. Never mind. There's probably nobody that lives down here. Right? They said to go if you wanted to check the auction. Right? Feed the pig. Can cook. Wearing harvest. Hampered. Cat rescue. Ooh. Another book? Pretty sure they said that here. Can't remember if he said it today or if it was maybe tomorrow or something. But nonetheless, there's a stone right there. One more to find. Those stones really gonna have to come in like very helpful. Very helpful. This primrose. Hello. Something you need? Try your luck at throwing minigame. Play for 5? Sure. How to play. You have 5 objects to throw. Hit targets for points. Hitting the center and smaller targets are worth more. A green center gives an extra throw. Okay. Oh. 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 Hey! Wait for it. Ah, damn it. Score 99, 1 perfect. Okay. So I guess you just do it for fun, no? That's really cool. Nice little mini game there. Nice. Good for you, game. Good for you indeed. Open stand for how many hours? Oh, you can actually open a stand down here? Nice. I'm kind of like daydreaming over this, like this. Okay. Anyways. Let's find this. The music is just fantastic right now. Good stuff. Okay, we'll go back up. Oh, I picked a blueberry. So again, this is Moon. I guess this is the, is Arthur somewhere here. I'll try for Arthur one more time. Lenny? We'll try for Arthur. If not, then I'll try for the cat. Pick and choose, right? Pick and choose. What the heck? That looks like a... There's a proverb over there, too. Interesting. Ooh. Guess we have not met. Who are you? Holly Kettle. I think we actually have. What's happening? Did you keep an eye out? I seem to have lost my rose of romance. I was in Cuckoo Wood when I noticed it had gone missing. Yeah, I'll accept that. Really, there's like always accept everything, I guess, right? That's kind of where I'm at. Just accept it all. Eventually, you'll run across something, and then you'll be able to do it, right? There we go. Check out the map to screen to your map region. Okay, look at that. Ah. Homes. Spiced apples, Half Moon House. Aha! I like it. I feel like Arthur's this way then. Possibly. Unless he said at his shop. If it's at Arthur's shop, then that's different, but... Hello. Ignatus Kettle. What's that, you say? Will I drown? Ma'am? My ma'am passed away years ago. Oh, you're from Willowdon Farm. Never heard of it. Oh, you've never heard of it? Oh, okay. I'm particularly average today. What's happening? Nothing is going on. It's as quiet as a mouse. Okay. All right. See you later. Yeah, sure. You must be the kettles. You are the kettles. Very well. What's going on over here? There's so much to explore in this world. The Vale is home to hardy carrots, brighter than the brightest parrots. Oh, okay. Brighter than the brightest parrots. The carrots brighter than the bright. No, I don't agree. There's a map stone right there too. I'm like collecting all the map stones now. One more. I wonder if I can mess with these trees. No. Not our property, sadly. This is the house I was talking about. Yeah. Yeah, there's Arthur. Hey, Arthur, the old smokehouse. Yeah. I knew he had a house with eyes in it. You scally. Now, he wants us to water this, right? Again, I wasn't sure. Let me see. Tending crops has done my back in. Can anyone help me out with some farming? Ichabod wants help watering their farm. No, this one. Ichabod. Ichabod does. Oh, well, that's easy. We can do that. I thought Arthur wanted us to be with him. Oh, okay. All right, maybe he said help a friend out or something, and I misread that. My bad, y'all. Y'all are probably yelling at me the entire episode. Like, my God. Didn't you read it? Well, I guess so, but I guess I didn't comprehend it. Have I been in these houses, though? Paganism? A great sacrifice by Burning Man? As small as dust motes, we may be in the luminescent eyes of the goddesses. Yet still do they listen. Still do they reach out a hand to accept our gifts. Our offerings are not mere tributes. They are our messages to them. And, as such, it would be wise of us to take great care in what we say. For each divinity, we can be as easily offended as they are pleased. As people of the Vale well know, for example, Drudia, goddess of orchards, desires the sweetness of the fruit grown from a tree, yet despises the taste of flesh. I would hope so. Some compose your offering with full thought of how its message shall be received. Of course, the greatest offering of all is the one made on the first goddess day every 10 years, when a living messenger must be presented at the appointed place. In the Vale, this is on the festival green, inside the magnificent Wood Fellow. A selective villager takes the role of herald and becomes king or queen for a day, using the ancient terms. This is a moment of celebration, for they are about to embark on the most incredible adventure afforded to by any Quillian. May you be blessed with this honor one day, too. Summertide. Very well. There's a proverb here, too. In Vale pools, with rocks fast asleep, Offal's tench patrol the deep. This is a very, 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 very well thought out game. I think this game, I don't know. I think this game, I want to say this game came out early access 2017, 2018. Like, this has been like a almost 5 year journey, right? I think that's what it is. That's crazy, right? And to be able to play full release here, a pretty cool game. So this is the moon, right? This is Ichabod Moon. Yeah, this is definitely Ichabod Moon. So I will help thee. So I think I originally watered the correct crops this entire time. Well, that just works out, now doesn't it? As far as the cat goes, the cat's on its own. Okay, set there. Okay, let's see if we can find this freaking cat. Cat rescue or something. It's been a while, right? We have a lot of quests on our hands too. A lot of side quests that we can do. Excuse me. How do? Yeah, how do you? How do you? Pretty sure we need to go, yeah, to the next side. I'm determined, though. I'm determined to find the cat, because I believe that the cat will, okay, looks like it's not in this region. The cat will, will finally bring peace to my own head. Is it? Yep, this is where the cat is somewhere in this region. Very well. All right, kitty freaking cat. Hello? Dangerous or Funny by Ted Diem. Or Dan Tatum. Dan Tatum? I had a dream the other night I was being watched by thousands of people in the sky. They had books for faces and were twitching uncontrollably. You, hold this tube, shouted one. Another called out, put it in the mixer, Master Don. Other minions were off to the side, chatting and chittering endlessly. Reddit, burped as a passing frog. Reddit? Is that what they say? They don't say ribbit, they say Reddit. I woke up with a game jolt and had an itchy-o head. I felt an epic discord within my soul, and I felt so agog, A-G-O-G, that I decided I must leave. I left my house and headed north. There's a lot of references here. This is great. As I left the vale, the voices faded, and I was left alone with just the sweet twitter of the birds and the smell of musk in the air. Wow, that must have been really recent as far as content goes. Oh, that's hilarious. I respect the drip there. I respect it. Still looking for a cat, though. Morning sun warms parsley cheeks for the whole of 8 long weeks. That was a pretty good little book there. If you don't read books, you're gonna miss out. If you don't read the books in this game, you're gonna miss out on fun stuff like that. I tell you what. This is a big, big region, isn't it? A big area, trying to find a cat, and it's already getting late. You know, I'm not really afraid to kind of pass out because we didn't really we didn't really get a penalty for passing out. So, like, I'm kind of like for it. I'm like, let's go. Oh, whose house is that? Let's keep going, you know? Rainfish. When clouds are crying, they appear. Rainfish love their namesake deer. Yeah. Like, if it gets late, so be it. Cuckoo-doo. The problem with inventing flowers is a lack of reference for puns. Primrose. Who are these people? That's all I gotta say. Who? Oh, there's the cat. Pet the cat. Hello. Follow. We have a cat. This has to be the cat, right? This has to be the cat. I wonder if the cat will, like, go home with me. And then what? We take the cat back to, what's her face? I believe, yeah? That looks like a cat. Let me just see. Let me pet you. You are a cat, right? Or are you a dog? I don't know. This shows like a dog. Feed Pearl? Meow. Okay, it meowed. Alright. Confirmed it is a cat. I'm so glad it meowed. So this must be the missing cat that we've been looking for so long. Now I am curious to see if we can actually take this cat back to our house, because I don't know, and I'm not really sure where we're going to be able to find what's her face. What's her name again? Her name is Hazel. Yeah, I'm really not sure where we're going to find Hazel. Other than if I see her, I know what she looks like. She stands out pretty well. But other than that, I don't know exactly where she lives or anything. I think we met her. Yeah, we met her in the village here. I doubt she's, like, walking around here during the night, during the evening. Come on, kitty cat. Could you imagine if cat would follow you this, like, this closely with you in real life? All right, let's head back home, shall we? We shall. Now, I don't know if... really don't know if Hazel said anything about a cat's name. Like Pearl, you know. I don't think Hazel ever said anything about a cat's name. But at least nonetheless, we can at least have the cat sleep with us tonight, right? Sure. Of course. Oh, we got berries and we got blueberries. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Good stuff. Now, as far as the auction goes, really, I'm not sure. I don't know. I thought we were supposed to go to an auction and check out the auction, but maybe not. All right, we will sleep until 6 a.m. Sleep and save. There we go. Right? 1 brass collected. That's day 7. Today is Goddess Day. But Goddess Day is going to be checked out in the next episode. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please make sure to hit the like, and I will see you all in the next one. Do as always, take care.